not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched.
We discussed a biscuit recipe, and then there was a loud crash upstairs. We moved the fridge, came out of the hallway, killed a couple zombies, and now we're running up the stairwell to find our friend, whose name I think is Charlie. I only met her once, so I don't know, but she looked real strong.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 29th episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start pretty much where we left off last time. Charlie, you were up on, I believe we said the 5th or 6th floor?
6th.
Since the thing came down. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. That's a 17.
Okay. You definitely hear what sounds like radio static and but also some talking. It sounds like it's coming from around the corner and it's low to the ground. It doesn't sound like it's moving, it sounds like it's stationary.
All we hear is radio static.
I'm going to quietly and stealthily go check that out.
Okay. Roll.
Well, that bounced all the way across my desk.
Gone forever.
It's gone forever. We'll never know.
It's a 19.
Yeah, I mean, you quietly creep and sneak your way over, and you sort of just peek around the corner, and you notice that laying there in a pool of what looks to be fairly old blood is a body of what appears to be one of those soldiers of the Duke. These don't look like zombie wounds. These look like, they do look like teeth wounds, but there's a lot on the legs mostly, and then like the neck and gut region. So you're thinking wild animal attack, possibly? Not sure what kind of wild animal would have ripped these people apart, but definitely an animal of some sort. You see in the blood, you see hoof prints.
Hoof prints.
Giraffes?
Huh.
No,
Big
they're
giraffes?
Interesting.
too small for giraffes.
Huh. All
I
right.
think they have hooves.
No, pigs do not have hooves.
What are their feet called?
They're just like
They-
they have cloven
Okay.
toes.
Cloven footprints.
I made that up.
Thanks. So yeah,
You
so
can eat pig's feet. They're not.
sure.
You can pickle them. Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, you're pretty sure it's a pig. A pig did this at some point. Though the pig, this body looks old, like it's not fresh. So you're pretty sure that the pig is not there right now.
Goddamn smart-ass pigs.
But his walkie-talkie is there, and it's going off, and you can hear what sounds like the Duke giving out orders, and then you can hear teammates sort of conversing back and forth. And what
Okay.
what you're getting from this conversation is that the Duke has sent a team out to the Drug Development Center to blow up the building before anybody can find what's in it.
That doesn't
That
seem helpful to
motherfucker.
humanity.
And you know,
By the way-
they're talking about, you know,
Pig's feet are called trotters. But you guys were talking, so.
potatoes. So they're talking about how they're basically going from building to building as much as they can, zip-lining from building to building. They've set up a network to get over that way. And then they're going to rappel down the side of the building, place the explosives on the appropriate floors, and then also, but not getting too close to the ground because you don't want any of the zombies to get you, especially the mutant ones. And then as soon as all the explosives are placed, get back up, get out of there, and, you know, they'll set it off. So that's what's
All right,
going on.
I'm gonna take this radio. Does it look like there's like an earpiece or anywhere nearby? Can I investigate for that?
I mean, you can just look in his ear, and it does look like there's an earpiece.
I'm gonna clean it off real good, and then spit on a little
It's a little waxy.
antifungal, and then stick it in my ear.
Sure, yeah.
And then I'm gonna head up toward the roof.
All right.
I said I sprayed antifungal on it, Steven. Don't give me that face.
It's still gross.
Sure. So you go out towards where you're you're looking for the stairs. You've never been in this building before, so you go out and you're investigating, looking around, and eventually you do find a stairwell, and it looks like there's at least 7, 8 more stories up before it hits the roof. But you look down and you could see 2 humans running up the stairs. You're pretty sure it's Stetson and Sean, but it's dark, so it's hard to tell.
All right, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna go up and just be quiet and hope it's them.
Well, they're down.
Yeah, she's.
I know.
She's like going around the corner and waiting and hiding in case it's not us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, yeah.
She's pretending she doesn't have the knowledge. She's playing the game.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm doing what the character would do, Dennis.
No. Well, I didn't know what you meant by move up. But that's fine. So, yeah, you wait.
She's Spider-Man's up the wall.
She meant in economic status, Dennis.
Yeah. Could have been sociopolitical, maybe. So in a few minutes,
She's
not even
a
minutes.
walkie-talkie owner now. She can't just associate with us.
Yeah.
Plebeians. So, it takes a little bit, maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes, but they eventually sneakily make their way up.
All right, we're gonna bust through.
Sneak. Okay, just push it real gentle.
The door.
Charlie, you're pretty sure.
Yeah, just push it real gentle.
There's
Open.
2 dinguses.
I get out my chef's knife and I open the door.
Yeah, just crack it. Good.
Hey, if you fucks are ready, we can just go to the roof. That'd be all right, right?
God damn it! All right, let's go.
Heard behind. Stay behind. I go out on the roof. Is that what you want?
I don't want to talk about your behind. I want to go up to the roof.
Okay,
they apparently have zip lines, so it's about to get real fucking fun today.
Okay.
Sweet.
I needed this pick me up. Let's go.
Well, let's zip it up and zip it out.
Let's follow Charlie up to the roof.
So
As
make your way.
Dave Chappelle would say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know.
Zippity-doo-dah. Let's go.
So you guys make your way up to the roof, and do any of you guys have like binoculars or anything like that?
Didn't you grab them?
I believe Charlie grabbed the binoculars.
No.
She didn't. So you don't have any binoculars.
Okay, my equipment's not really fleshed out.
I have the eyes of a falcon.
So you're saying you want a high-low to determine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I've survived the apocalypse for a couple of years.
It's true. You're new. So is Stetson. So I suppose you each have a chance to have binoculars.
Okay.
Hi.
I'll go low.
Well, you are wrong, Stetson. Sean,
Double teaming.
you are correct. So you do have a pair of regular binoculars, not buttnoculars. Actually, you have a spyglass.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
That's what I was
You
gonna
have one of those ship spyglasses you got from a museum that you found while you were
Yeah,
scrounging
well,
around
that's
for
fucking
stuff.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me perception with advantage.
I was looking for barrels, but all I found was this fucking spyglass
Okay.
to pickle shit in. 18.
So, using the spyglass, you look around and you can see that most buildings in Atlanta have a zip line going from, or at least a setup where they could have a zip line
Houston.
attached.
Yeah, we're in Houston,
What did I say?
Atlanta.
Oh,
Atlanta.
sorry. Man, brain. I'm thinking about Dragon Con already. So, in Houston...
We're gonna set up a zip line.
Shh. So most of the buildings in Houston have what appear to be attachments ready for zip lines, but you notice as you're looking around that there are a number of buildings that have the zip lines up and out and are going sort of west, northwest. You're not sure what's over there, Sean, but that's where.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you could see people zipping around in the far distance.
Well, zippity A, she's right. Look, I show everybody.
Sure, everybody sees that.
I'm a grip and zip.
Is there one on our roof?
So if you look around, it does appear that you guys have a zip line set up anyways for every direction. Though it's not out and it's not been sent out yet, but it has it there. It's like a grappling hook gun that you can shoot across and then zip over, that sort of thing. But it does appear that your building does have 4 of them, in fact.
Nice. So we got chances to fail.
Sure.
What's the plan, Charlie?
Well, okay. We don't have time to go into the full details, but we need to get to the drug research center
I like drugs.
because we're looking we're looking for pieces of a cure.
Well, like Robert Smith?
Is the cure drugs?
The maybe it
That'd
might.
be-
I don't know. We've
that'd
got
be rad
one
as hell.
piece, and there's 5 more, and we need to get this one before the Duke blows up the building, and we can't get it.
I
Well,
never
let's
got
not
to,
wasting any more time. Let's go.
Yeah, I never got to actually watch One Piece, but I heard it was really good.
Well, there's no time now. I mean, by now there's got to be like 3,000 episodes.
I'm gonna find a DVD collection somewhere.
They lock themselves in a bunker when the apocalypse happened. And they keep making episodes.
The
God
virginal
damn it.
bunker.
The lore has to go on for our descendants.
Shonen
lore
must
will
survive.
Go on.
Well, much like Shonen, it's time for us to jump. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay.
No, that was bad. That's terrible.
No, it's good.
I love it.
I did
Don't
enjoy Shamrock.
pity me.
Okay, it's a joke I would have made, but sure.
Pity yourself.
I pity. Oh, I'm filled with pity.
So who wants to shoot the grappling gun?
Sean
in the-
shoots with an 18.
Oh, yeah, you do. So you shoot to the next building. Boom.
Yeah, it's like cooking. It's easy.
Yeah,
You just fucking
and
do stuff.
there are little handles that attach right to the line, so you could just zip right across. You don't even have to do a check or anything. You just go.
And I just keep this gun. It's like a...
I mean, it only has 1 round.
Okay. Can I, like, tow it back in, though, or...
I guess you could.
Well,
Surely it works on like a pneumatic system where you pump it up like an air rifle.
Maybe.
Because it just uses compressed air
Or-
to shoot.
Yeah.
Maybe there's one on the next roof. Hopefully,
That's
maybe.
what I'm hoping, because otherwise I'm just on this roof.
Well, the next person can, like, one person can go to the building and check to see if there's one there.
I look for one
Let's-
Okay.
with a 16.
Yeah. There's one in every direction.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Nice.
They can't hear me. I say, I motion for them to come over,
Gotcha.
I zip.
Zip it.
and then I nay-nay.
So you guys keep
He
doing
zip, I
this,
zip, we zip.
I assume, right? You're just zipping from building to building?
Now watch me zip. Yep.
Okay. Roll me 3 shots just to make sure.
You sure you want 3 and not just 2?
Yeah, 3.
All right, I got an 18, a 17, and a 1.
And that one?
Yeah. Well, let's let them shoot 2 before you decide anything.
Ooh.
Just straight roll.
It's a deck. I was assuming it's your shooting skill, right?
Dex.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an 18
Okay.
for Stetson.
Yeah. So, Sean, you shoot one across, another one across, and you're just making your way. The last gun you pick up, you're not even. It's just automatic at this point. But when you take the gun out and you aim down the sight and the compressed air has backfired and the canister explodes in your face,
Ow.
causing shrapnel just
Shred.
pepper your face and shred your face apart.
And shreds are hard word. We would just like cut, lacerate.
Shred. It looks
Shred.
like
Okay.
Jigsaw from the Punisher TV show. Like just all your face is bleeding heavily.
Okay.
You are going to take
Ouch.
10 damage.
Okay. Okay.
And you are bleeding profusely, and you can feel bits of your cheek hanging off. Like it's just bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. When you move your tongue around, you can definitely feel air because there's holes in your face. So
I'm gonna strip some bandages and wrap them around my cheek, so I'm like a mummy, half Rorschach maybe.
Invisible Man.
Yeah, but only up to like my nose, so I can still see. you
Sure.
know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You wrap your face up.
Like a medicine check.
Sure.
Fucking nat 20, no
Yeah,
problem.
you do. You wrap it up perfectly.
Wrap it
like
up
you've
good.
done this numerous times because you keep fucking your face up.
Well, I've cut myself a lot because I'm a chef, so I can do
Okay.
first aid.
Sure. So yeah, you got your face wrapped up like a mummy. Stetson, you step in, fire off a shot, goes totally fine with no issue. But yeah, you can see that there's how close to the drug center do you want to get before you stop?
But how come they only rolled 1 and I rolled 3?
Well, I'm just doing
he
my
rolled
first
the one
one
to
now.
fix your mess up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I want to follow.
This is a 0.
I mean, I assume we want to get on the roof of the drug rehab center, the detox center that we're going to
So,
to
what I'm
kind of
asking-
mellow out for a few days.
Is if you are stopping ahead of time, or are you just constantly zipping all the way over. Like,
Well, obviously, I'm going to make sure that everything's safe before I go. I'm also
stealth
going to take a
zipping.
little time to look at the guns and see because I remember a company around here that used to rent equipment like this. I want to see if it's from there. It was called Just the Zip.
okay. So you stop a couple buildings ahead of time, which is good because then you notice that the next building that you were going to zip to has a couple of armed guards stationed on it. And then in the distance, you can see, because they have lights and everything, there are a number of individuals who are rappelling down the building and placing what appears to be C4 on different spots on the building.
I was always more partial to the company, no give me no zip.
Are these guys on the same roof with us?
You zip, I zip, we zip.
I already made that joke.
She
Come
already-
on.
Did
she
you?
already fucking
I
did.
didn't-
Yeah.
she did.
Oh, no, I pulled a Tristan. I don't even know what happened 5 minutes ago. Do I need to poop too?
Wait, are we
She's-
still playing?
Are you
God.
trying to zip off her junk?
Welcome back, listeners, to the first episode of season 6 of Botched Podcast.
Season 27.
All right, 27? Are you kidding me? I thought we were on 6.
This is 28.
What year is this?
I've been doing this for 30 fucking years.
35 years.
Oh, my back.
I threw out my hip rolling my dice again. I pooped. I have to poop again.
We all know you had to poop because you pooped your pants, Philip.
Well, anyways. So yeah, that's what you've noticed.
Are they on the roof with us, or are they on the next
No,
couple?
next roof. You had the wherewithal to stop a little bit ahead of time, and they have not noticed you yet. But like I said, there's 2 on the next roof that you would zip line to, and
Now-
then there are, from what you can see anyways, at least 6 individuals rappelling on the building.
And as a cowboy, I knew I had my 6-shooter. Do I have my lever action rifle
Carabine?
with me?
Probably.
Sweet.
I just watched True Grit. 2
It's
nights ago.
it's in
Great.
4570. It's in 4570 government. Well, I'm gonna see if I can't pick those 2 motherfuckers on the roof off.
Okay. Roll
Before
2
we head
attacks.
over there. I do it. That is going to be
A real ninja would have thrown knives.
It's true.
that's too far.
It's a long throw.
It's too
You didn't
far.
take the long thrower feat?
A 20 not natural
Gonna hit.
and a 10.
No, that will not hit. Roll your damage, which with that is going to be, let's go with 3d6.
4570, the hell of a cartridge. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's going to be 17 damage.
All right, so you fire off a shot, well, 2 shots, in fact, and the first shot hits one of the guards. What appears to, how much damage did you say?
17.
17.
17. Looks like you hit them in the back as they're, looking out over the edge. It causes, they weren't ready for that. Hits them in the back. They sort of move forward a bit, and they can't catch themselves, and they fall off the top of the building.
It's a good opportunity for a Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, but I don't have that. And also the soundboard's over there. So the other person you take a shot at, because you took the first shot, they move a little bit. It causes you to miss your second shot, so it just misses.
Shh, quick lever action. Charlie, Sean, get over there. I'll cover you.
Was it so? Would Charlie have also ziplined at the same time with him?
I figure you're all in the same building at
Yeah.
the same time.
And I just lacerated
Yeah.
my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you just blew your face off.
What are you going to do? Just stand there and bleed? Get moving.
I ain't got time to bleed.
And it looks like the guy's on a walkie-talkie, which, Charlie, you have one so you can hear. He's just like, Duke, we've got intruders up on the roofs. They're shooting at us. They just killed Steve. They shot him in the back like the dog that he was.
Charlie, give me that. Give me that.
There's so many guys named Steve in this fucking universe.
Yeah, but I wanted to kill a guy named
They all
Steve for
died.
what you did last night.
Look,
Y'all-
we're not
y'all
going to talk
know.
about that. That is the botched expanded universe, and we don't need to talk about it.
It never happened.
Give me that radio, Charlie. Give me that radio.
So you hear that, and then you just hear the Duke radio, and you're just like, listen, do not let them interfere. Whatever you have to do, blow up that building. Do not let them get to that building. But our guys are on the other building. We're in the other building. Well, you have to take one for the team. get out, good for you. But you need to blow that popsicle stand, if you know what I mean. Over and out.
Stetson, I'm going to need you to start popping dudes that are around the perimeter, all right?
Shh. I got it.
Okay, roll me initiative.
I'm assuming I own a rifle as a
You-
apocalypse person. Maybe even like a Winchester. I like Winchester.
High or low?
It's gonna be fucking like Savage Arms instead. Low.
You have a 30-06.
Nice. I got 16 shells for it.
Sure. Yeah. It'll also be a 3d6.
Oh, Phil would have gotten that joke. Oh well. Sweet.
But yeah,
Well, Phil's dead.
No.
Phil's dead.
Wait, Phil's cat is
Phil's
dead.
cat is dead.
Hey Jude, why
Aw.
are you dead?
Hey, Jude.
Because it
You
was
were
15,
a cat.
and that's really old for a cat.
My cat lived to like 25. So.
Your cat also drooled and was like,
and meowed into the darkness because it was deaf and blind. Yeah,
yeah. So, not a great example. It wasn't really living at
no,
that point.
it was never nice.
Why did you shit in the fucking
I
shower?
don't know.
All right, so I got a 17 for initiative.
I got a 19.
And I got a 16.
All right. So, are you taking 2 shots, Sean?
If I have to.
I didn't. I thought you were asking as if you wanted to shoot before the combat started.
Oh, am I allowed to? I'm gonna.
Sure, because you didn't do anything before, so
Fuck yeah.
except for bleed.
20 and a 19, both.
They'll both hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
11 and 12.
So you fire off 2 shots into this guy's chest. First one hits him kind of upper chest region on the right side of the body, causes him to move back slightly. Then the other one catches him right in the... You're pretty sure it hits him right in the heart. And
my
he
heart.
just falls backwards and just dead. He doesn't fall off the building, he just falls backwards.
Oh,
and
good.
And at that point, combat would start. So, Stetson, you're up first. There's
So,
nobody else on that building. That's the next building before you get to the drug center.
So he just shot the other guy on the roof. Mm-hmm. Now there's just the guys repelling.
Yeah, but they're pretty
start-
far away.
I'm going to start taking pot shots at them.
Okay,
I don't want them laying them explosives.
okay.
First one is going to be
Don't miss.
Is it like super
19,
far?
a 19.
Gonna hit.
Are they like super far away or something, or what?
They're pretty far. They're like 200-ish feet away.
Oh, not even 100 yards?
No.
That's like
That's-
peak rifle range.
Okay.
10 damage.
But don't miss. Yeah, okay. So you hit him. This one, it sort of hits him in the mid-thigh region. Blood splatters on the building in front of him.
And he's unable to hold himself onto the building anymore, and he plummets to his death.
He's tied. He's not like holding a rope, and that's it. So if he lets go, he just dies. No, he's tied off. They're professionals. What are you
Shh.
weirdo?
No witnesses.
Sure.
Take my second attack.
All right. Same guy, I assume.
It's another 19. I'm fucking fine.
Blap, blap.
Nice.
Gonna hit.
Oh, that die fell. Well,
It's gone.
You throw that one away.
8 damage.
So this one, you hit him. Looks like lower middle back,
Uh-oh.
and blood shoots out again.
His spine.
They're not doing great. They're not dead, but they're not doing great.
He's lost two of the 5 things necessary for effective repelling, and yet he is holding on.
He's
Damn the iron reel of these some bitches.
tied. Even if he died, he would be dangling.
How many are there?
On that side of the building, you can only see 4
Don't say
total.
shit like that.
2 on one side, and then since it's like a corner, you can see 2 on the other side, so you can see 4 total.
I look at Charlie and Sean again. I say, "Go on, get."
It'll be their turn, so they are going to
Continue to repel.
continue to repel and try and place explosives as quickly as possible. You do not know if they
succeed or
are
not.
successful yet, but that is going on at the moment. Then it will be Charlie.
All right, I'm going to Can I sort of try and aim this grapple to where it goes in through a window so I can get inside faster?
You mean into that other building?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to do that.
Okay.
It's a 17 on the die, so
Yep. So
yeah.
shatters through one of the glass windows of the Center for Drug Development, and yeah, you sort of have split the difference between two of the guys that are repelling.
Nice. I'm gonna zip through.
Okay, so you zippy dippy on over. You're in the building. Then it'll be Sean. Alistar.
So I'm debating whether to. So like we only have sight on one side where he's shooting them. Did we see any?
Two sides.
Sorry, on the two sides, can we see any planted explosives?
Oh, yeah.
Successful?
Yeah. Well, they're planted, but they might need to do something else
Arm
to
and
them
then
to arm them.
okay.
Yeah.
How many have been planted?
It looks like all four have been planted. They just haven't been set and charged yet.
Okay, so is the shooting the grapple the what's it called, the gun, and taking over the entire turn?
Shooting the grapple at the gun.
The grapple gun.
Yeah.
And going over to the next building. That's an entire turn?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, my idea is go to the top of the next building and just knife their cords.
You could try.
One by one. And then...
You could try.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire. I assume that a 25 is successful.
Yeah. So there's like it almost looks like a little box on the not little, but it's like a stairwell. It pops up onto the roof, and you tink it almost perfectly into the top of that thing. So it's as high up as you're gonna get. Okay.
And when it's my turn again, I'm going to try to like run around and cut all the cords
Sure.
with my super sharp knife.
All right, so you're over there. Then it'll be Stetson.
Well, that son of a bitch is going down. I don't care how many times I have to fucking shoot him.
He hasn't even planted an explosive yet. Leave him alone.
I've been shot 2 times. Leave me be.
22.
You hit him.
You piece of shit.
Aim for the heads. Aim for the heads. You get bonus attack damage.
13 damage.
You hit him in center mass of the back, and the body just goes limp as it's hanging off the side of the building.
Goddamn right.
That'll show him.
Just
I'll take
hanging.
aim at the next one, and I'm going to aim for the head.
Okay, -2.
Shit, yeah. -2 + 3 is a non-natural 20.
That hits.
So these guys are just willing to sacrifice their lives?
Yeah.
Okay. All NPCs
Do
fight
I-
to the death?
For the dude to do. So the double damage because you're hitting him in the head.
Ain't no Duke dick work that.
Oh,
All right.
shit. I forgot to get the walkie-talkie from Charlie to try to convince them to
2
save
ones. God damn it.
Snake eyes. Snake guys.
20 damage.
Yeah, his head explodes. You turn his head into a canoe, and he goes limp too, as blood splatters all over the concrete wall that was in front of him.
Stetson aftershave.
Smells like brain death.
All right, so they're going. They are panicking now that, those two are dead. They hear gunshots. They saw the zip line. They're like, ah, fuck. They're moving a little quicker. Then it'll be Charlie.
I'm going to look on the walls and everywhere to see if there's any indicator as to where I should go in this building.
Sure. Roll me an investigation or perception.
16.
Yeah. So there are signs that point towards research, specifically research, and high or low.
You are a mother... Hi.
You happen to be on the floor that has the research. It was a
Fuck yeah.
54, by the way. So you happen to land right on the correct floor, and you're like, oh, okay. And you go down that hallway, and there seems to be a sealed door with a keypad, which could be what the Duke was alluding to when he said they've been trying to get in there, but they've been able. It almost looks like it has a blast door, as if this is supposed to survive some sort of,
Oh shit! Do we have a key code?
Explosion.
or bad times, something like that.
A bad. It's bad time proof.
That's right, bad time proof.
Bad time rated.
Yep.
Blast door.
That's nice.
It's got a good BR.
It's got a
smiley.
BTR.
It's got a smiley face on it,
Not a Mr. Yuck. That's
and it
what's
says
important.
"Good vibes only."
Good vibes only. So yeah, that's what you run up there and you see it.
Cool.
The keypad does have power. Nothing else around here typically has power, but the keypad does still have power. So it's got some juice
Do
running
we
to
remember the keypad code from when we were in our town?
it. I mean,
That's a stretch. All right.
that's a stretch. That all keypads would have the same code.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where Charlie is. Is there anything else you want to try and do?
I'm gonna hit the button on the walkie-talkie, and I'm gonna say, "Are y'all sure that this is what you want to die for?
Who is this? Get off the line.
You're gonna let the Duke kill you?
That sounds like Charlie.
What's up, Dookie?
No, you know what? I was going to offer you a seat by my side, Charlie.
Oh, don't want that.
seem
That's for
like-
damn sure.
You seemed like a bright young lady. But then you murdered my giraffes.
I don't like that.
I mean, we technically feasted them.
No, I didn't murder shit.
Your crew killed numerous giraffes. I lost a lot that day, today. It's all still in today. And, so, yeah, I'm going to blow up that goddamn building.
Yeah, with your men on it.
Oh, yeah,
Because you don't want there to be a cure in the world.
that's right. I want to stay
I hope
judge.
everybody hears that.
That's fine. They can't. I have all the families at gunpoint, so they have to do what I say.
Yep.
I wrote with an
Yep.
iron fist.
Nice. Nice. That's cute.
It is. Blow that fucking building!
I'm going to take out Portia's journal and see if I can find
Code?
anything about codes.
Sure. Roll me investigation.
That's a 21.
So you're digging through the journal, and it's mostly boobs. It's a lot of boobs. A lot of talk about Cliff, right?
Clint.
Long may
Clint.
he plank.
Cliff
Clint.
is the possum. I always get the two mixed up
Clint
for some
Cliff.
reason. So you're digging through there, and Hilo.
Come on, baby. Hold together. Hold together. What'd you pick last time?
Hello.
You don't see anything in there about anything having to do with Houston.
Oh, what if it's-
Rolled 98. Shame that wasn't a death die. That's that. Yeah, you don't
Damn
find
you, Chelsea!
you don't find any information in the book.
Take better notes.
I mean, it was numerous states over. I don't know why she would have the code to the, what you would call it, but
Because she's in with the council.
okay. So so then it'll be Sean. You're up there on the top.
Oh, I'm just gonna start running.
Roll me athletics to see if you can do it quick enough to get all of them.
Like a 13's pretty good. That's
So-
above average athletics.
So I'm going to go ahead and assume that you don't cut the ones that are attached to dead bodies.
I would probably
Correct.
know that.
Sure. Roll me a d6.
4.
You managed to cut 4 ropes
Nice.
with your 13. You run around, sha, and you hear them screaming as they fall. Ah. But you still have the north side of the building that hasn't been cut yet.
Okay. And I of course focused on the side that were not accessible to gunfire from
Yeah.
my friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I wouldn't know anything about codes. I'm just a guy trying to survive in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm. So,
Plus, I don't have a walkie-talkie, so I don't even know that's happening.
it's true. Stetson, you're up.
I like pickles.
Are there any some bitches still hanging off the side where I am?
2.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
It's
take
not
the
the
time
same
to
side.
read.
So think of it like you're looking at like the corner of the building.
Yeah.
You could see 2 sides. So you got the 2 on your right side. There's 2 on your left, technically, for the building.
And I got the other 4 on the other side.
You
so
got
we're
the
good?
other 4.
Sweet.
I'm gonna take the time to reload my 4570 government because I'm probably sure I've exhausted the magazine tube.
Probably. So I'll say, roll me, because you're in dire straits, roll me an athletics check. No, you know what? Sleight of hand.
Yeah,
sleight of hand.
it's fine motor skills.
Yeah, fine motor skill.
I would have loved a sleight of hand check on the last one because I'm good at that.
Yeah, your issue wasn't really the cutting; it was the running.
It was a very strong 4.
It's going to take you your entire turn to reload that gun.
Fuck you, Stetson.
Bullets.
It's been a long time.
Since you
Why
had a
can't they
drink
be
and your
tiny
hands are
like things I'm used to inserting into holes?
Why do all your characters have baby penises?
He did look. He
It's a
didn't say it was his
commonality.
penis.
Okay.
He wears a
Why can't they
He
be
wears-
very
he wears a-
large and easy to manipulate? Like,
An eagle
He
flies
finds all
overhead.
the zombies that have baby penises and then cuts them up and puts them on a necklace around his.
Mine's big. He only cuts off zombie penises that he's bigger than, so he has a very small arrangement of penises around his neck.
there
to
have been
constantly remind him.
scientific studies since the outbreak that that zombies are less aggressive towards men with small penises. So there's an overabundance.
Yeah. Yeah.
The average has gone down to 2.3
Sure.
in the apocalypse. Women are very unsatisfied if they manage to live,
But they're alive.
But they're alive.
but they're alive.
So, you take your turn to
I hate
reload the
it.
gun, and there
Because
are.
when you're swinging dong, it's just another thing to bite.
That's just another thing. Oh, I got scratched. Shit.
So many zombie bites on the dick.
You tell me I gotta cut it off? Nah, I'd rather just die. Tim was the first to go. Sad day. He did beat many to death with it, but eventually the teeth got it. Many skull were shattered. But yeah, so
Many heads.
skull. Yeah, skull were
Yeah.
shattered.
No, no,
No,
no.
no.
All right. I'm mute.
Good. So it's their turn. 2 of the C4 charges go off and blow out the side of the building. Now I'm gonna roll to see if that causes the others to go off.
As he rolls to see if they go off, let's take a break.
Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Now, we've been doing this for a very long time, so you know the song and dance at this point. So what's special about this month, you might be asking? Well, I mean, obviously we have all the normal stuff. The Discord, the art, the bi-weekly games where you get to play with members of Botched and other members of the community. But what about that bi-weekly episode that comes out? What's the special grab for that? Well, we did have a special guest. But what was the episode about? They play a bunch of drunk women in San Francisco. They're 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I don't remember exactly how old they are, but essentially they get into, to say some shenanigans would be understating it. Let's listen to a clip. Mostly stop puking, but it is like running, like you turn and it's like running down your chin.
I'm doing.
It's like dripping off like oatmeal a little bit.
I'm fine.
Like snotty oatmeal.
That reminds me of that wonderful brunch place called Goat Meal, where it's all goat cheese and oatmeal, raw oatmeal, with granola on top and acai berries.
And you talking about that, Stacy just inadvertently, without thinking about it, licks her lips and just.
And I just like look at her and just like push her head down into the vomit. Like,
Why would you Dunker, that's right.
why would I get dunked?
I'm gonna try to strength. I'm gonna strength
Hold on,
pass it.
Regina, get that dog so you can chug puke faster. I got 20 on Chunky Brewster, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, it just kind of escalates from there. So if you want to check out the rest of that episode, as well as the hundreds, if not thousands, of other hours of content we have available to you, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today for as little as $5 a month. I think that's a cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee, so your guess is as good as mine. Anyways, back to the show. And we're back. So they don't set off 2 of the other sides, but one side does go off. So the side that was facing, well, not facing, I guess, the side with the people that were alive, that one goes off.
And now they're dead.
Now they're very dead. And the side that was to their left, so the side that you guys couldn't see when you first got to the building, both the sides go off. And this causes the building to sort of lean a bit.
That's rough because I'm on top of it.
Yeah, so you're having your feet, your tooties are a little, where's balance? Charlie, roll me a dex save.
15.
Okay. You maintain your balance from the explosion that went off not terribly far away. Roll me a con save.
Oh, fuck. Oh, 17.
So you're fine. There's a little bit of ringing in your ears because there were large explosions that went off nearby, but you're under the impression that you probably don't have a ton of time right now.
All right.
Before this building collapses in on itself. You could smell smoke, fire, it's a bad time. It's a bad time.
It's a heckin' bad time.
It's a heckin' bad time.
All right. I'm going to look around and see if there's anything that would tell me what this code is.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So you...
It's your dead fiance's birthday.
Sure.
Oh.
So you're making your way through the hallway in the vicinity, and you notice that there is a mirror on the hall. It's a little fucked up and whatnot, but for whatever reason, you just get the inclination to look on the backside of it, and you can see that it has a tag that indicates, which mirror, the model, not model, but in production. This was the 52,481st mirror.
Nice. Try that one.
Yeah, I do try that.
You go over, you type in the numbers, beep, 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 beep. And the doors.
52431. Was that the code?
No, I think it was. What did I say it was?
57,430.
Is it a door on the Starship Enterprise?
Yeah.
Well, it's pressurized. So there's even a little bit of a light fog that rolls out from the door as it opens. It's very cold when you walk in as well. The lights flicker on, and it appears to be, a fairly stereotypical looking laboratory.
Dexter.
Laboratory. Yes, the laboratory.
All right. I'm going to look for that cure.
Okay. Roll me another investigation.
The part of the cure.
Sure.
16.
Okay. So you are looking around as quickly as you can, and you notice that there's a pretty standout container, I'll say, when you enter into this room. The container is it's kind of almost see-through gold, if you will, and it's got a lot of mechanisms to make it so that it doesn't crack or break or anything like that. It has the two little glovey holes as well. There is a series of vials, and there's a notebook in front of it, and you quick peruse through it. This is definitely what you need, though these vials need to not break, essentially. And it does mention that in this room there is a carrying device that could be used to transport if necessary, though it's highly... they suggest not doing that because, if they break, this is all they have. They didn't have time to make more of it. There's 8 vials of this sort of a reddish liquid, but it almost looks sort of lava lampy in that there are these orange sort of streaks and bubbles that are moving around through this liquid. And it looks thick like blood.
It's like a lava lamp?
It looks like a lava lamp. That's what I just said, yeah.
Sorry,
All right. I'm going to look super quickly around for this carrying case.
Okay. Carrying case looks to be behind a glass, a barrier almost in the other wall. And there's just a red button that says, press to open. And it's pressurized. Probably to keep it sterile. And you open it up. And very similar to the shaving cream container from Jurassic Park, when you pop it open, it like this little compressed thing just pops out. Shink. With enough slots. Well, it looks like it has 12 slots, so you'll have a few extra slots.
Cool.
You can always use a couple extra slots.
Yeah, I love having a few extra slots around.
Yeah, so you roll me a
Slots, am I right?
sleight of hand to make sure that you can get the things from the container to the container without breaking them.
That's a 19.
Yeah, you do. One after another as quick as you can. the building is really starting to give way. You got it locked up. It even has a little doohickey on the front that you can turn to lock, and it makes like a zip noise.
Nice.
It's about the size of a small tackle box. Very small tackle box.
I'm going to put that and the notebook into my backpack and book it.
Okay.
There's a copy of the notebook in here?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm very into
Ryan
Nicholas
Gosling?
Sparks. It's my guilty pleasure. I'm so sorry.
VHS only, though, so.
Not the book? Oh.
Not the book. Just the VHS.
The
cares
notebook
about
isn't on
that?
VHS. It can't
If you're a bird, I'm a bird.
It's got to be somewhere.
Nah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Notebook, VHS, Amazon. Holy shit.
Oh my
I
God.
told you. It's a fairly old
Are
movie.
you kidding?
$3.90 on Amazon for the
Goddamn right
notebook.
it is.
Very affordable.
So, yeah. So, are you just running back to your zip line? Or how
It's
are you
still
getting
there?
out of here? It's attached to the building.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But it's going down. So, I mean,
Shit.
so
Oh, we're cliffhangering?
you'd have to climb your way over, or, you don't know if
Or
Sean is up on the
Stetson
top,
could
or
save you?
know.
Oh, or Sean could swing save you. Oh, you don't know he's there.
It's true. So, speaking of which, Stetson, Sean, what are you guys doing?
So, I mean, the building rumbled underneath Sean.
Yeah, it feels like it could give way at any moment.
Can I use
I
my...
successfully
Go
deck
ahead.
save if I have to.
You keep your footing.
Can I do a real hard perception check through my scope to
Okay.
see if I can spot Charlie through the window?
So you pull up your scope, looking through. You don't see Charlie right away. You keep looking and looking and looking. Eventually, you see her burst out of a hallway with what appears to be a little bit fuller backpack. And she's looking around wildly as what to do. She's looking at her zip line, but is coming to the realization that it's the wrong direction for this particular zip line.
Physics.
And I'm watching through my telescope
Yeah.
this whole time.
Yeah.
Okay. So are there any of these grappling hooks set up on this building on the north, south, east, and west side?
Yes, up on the top.
Okay. I'm going to fire one of them back at the building that Stetson's at.
Okay.
Fuck off. With a 5.
No. You goes off into nothingness.
Swing and a miss.
There are 3 left.
And try the next one. With a 16.
That one will go.
Okay.
And it tinks just in front of the top of the building. So it's not up on the top, but it's a little bit below. But it's right there. So even if you zip-lined over, you could probably climb up.
Okay.
But yeah, it's right there.
Then, so
Ching.
there's still some repelling cords there.
Yep.
I'm going to get one and tie it to the zip line
Okay.
and toss it down to Charlie
Okay.
and then zip line over.
Okay. Charlie, as you're standing there trying to figure out what to do, a little rope falls with a handle on it.
I grab it.
Okay. You grab it and you immediately start going towards Stetson's building. You'll probably be,
Couple stories down.
yeah, like 30 feet below where the top of the building is, but you're going to, and you have no way of slowing yourself down, so you're going to hit that building pretty hard.
Shoot the window. Shoot the window!
You could shoot a window. Because, yeah, it's got some distance, so you're going to just keep gaining momentum, because normally with the zip line you could slow yourself down, but since you're hanging from a rope, you don't have a way to do that.
Can die hard that shit. Feet first, shoot
So
the
I'm-
window.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I shoot the window.
Roll to attack while holding a rope and moving pretty quickly.
15.
Yeah, it's good enough. So you fire away. Da, 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 da. And you are going to go in there really fast. So roll me a deck save.
Okay.
Superhero landing.
16.
So you
That's more than 15.
fly into this building, and you do a pretty good tuck and roll, but your body's still crumpled up. You run into a bunch of things. Your body hits a wall. You keep moving forward. You're going to take 9 damage from
All right.
just the force of running into stuff. But you're
Just
not
like Florence Pugh.
exactly
Black Widow.
whatever that. Okay, so yeah, but you're in there, and you're just a little busted up, little bruised, but you're safe. Sean, you just zipline back over to the building. Not long. I'll say maybe as soon as you get to the other building and you've hit the other wall, the drug development center collapses and starts to fall in on itself.
Is it like Fight Club?
No, it falls over. He said.
It falls over.
Oh, and
Is it?
also
So
got-
it's like Fight Club.
It's like 9/11.
So it's like the end of Fight
It's
Club.
like the ending when they're standing in the
When
top
they're-
of the
when
other
they
building,
collapse
and then the
buildings
other
with
buildings are falling down.
Collapses,
The
falls
credit card
straight down.
companies are
I'm saying it falls over.
okay.
Did you know they censored that in China and made it the
Really?
police win?
They replaced Edward Norton with a Chinese person,
Okay.
What?
and they also took out all the black people because
Sorry,
they're super
there's
racist.
China's super free. Never mind.
They are. They fucking,
So yeah,
In a sudden
don't
change,
don't John Cena this podcast, sir.
No.
yeah. So you guys all make it over to the other building, and you get to turn and look as the drug development center collapses.
I hold Sean's hand like in Fight Club. Sean, let's get down there and let's get down there and get to Charlie.
Is the door to the roof open?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
We cheese it.
Yeah, you go down there and you just find Charlie a little busted up and bloody
Shaking
from
off
glass
glass.
and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, she's in there.
I would die for this woman.
Did you get what you needed?
I got it.
Let's find a
I
car
got
and
it.
get the fuck out of here.
Let's
Well,
go.
there's still a horde in Houston.
Oh,
Yeah, are they car proof? I don't think so.
Wait,
Let's find a
hold
car
on,
and get
hold
the
on.
fuck out of here.
I'm gonna go run it back to the roof real quick,
Sure.
and I'm gonna look in my telescope.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a helicopter anywhere in sight on the top of these roofs?
Oh,
Well, I perceive with a 20, non-natural.
High or low?
Oh, fuck you. Okay, hold on. Mathematics says, "Hi."
There is a helicopter.
yes! Math!
It's not terribly close by. It's on the biggest building in Houston, and it's got a big letter D painted on each side of that building.
Dennis.
Daredevil.
D for Dennis.
What is the biggest building in Houston?
Mount Houston.
Mount Houston.
The Houston Cheeseburger Building.
The Sam Houston Institute of Technology.
It's a J.P. Morgan Chase Tower.
Oh, fuck that place.
And it has, they have a DD
Okay.
on the side. Duh-duh.
Duh-duh.
It's for the Duke.
Duh-duh.
Duh-duh.
The Duke.
Duh-duh.
All right, let's I'm gonna start rappelling over there with all the things we have.
I'll follow.
So you guys
Now,
start
hang on.
rappelling. And
Wait,
while
That's
you
gonna
guys
be
are
Because we
You know how to
used
fly a
from
helicopter,
this-
don't you, Charlie?
no.
Someone does.
sure, someone does.
I downloaded Wikipedia in my backpack. I got it.
I know Kung Fu.
Okay.
There's
So
probably a pilot we can hold at gunpoint. It's fine, guys.
sure. So it's
No.
like I said, it's pretty far away from where you are located. So it'll take you quite a while to get there.
Can we find
anybody
a
have a
car
better idea?
instead?
You have a better
I
idea?
think we should
Yeah.
find a car. I think we
Yeah.
should find a car, man.
And,
Okay.
and
Look
you can,
around.
and you can hear on the radio.
You see, Don, I heard the explosion. I saw the building go down.
Surely
Did you
those
successfully?
I say nothing.
yarp.
No. Oh, if we had thought about it better, you could have been like, ah, as the building exploded. Would have been better. Oh well.
I just make explosion sounds with my mouth.
Anybody? Anybody? All right. What? Okay.
Surely those guys came in a Humvee, DM, and we can spot it from where the top of the building
This
where
is
we're at.
Steve. I didn't actually die from the fall.
So you see,
Steve reporting in, sir.
oh, the building fell on him. He's not only crushed but stabbed many times.
I think I'll pull through.
Maybe won't.
By all those building
He's going
knives.
to tell. He's
I'm
going
very
to tell.
optimistic.
It's so weird. The clouds open up and a giant fist that looks a lot like mine just pounds into that body.
And as he
God
was
has
about
answered
to
my prayers. He's come down to intervene
pound my
personally.
nuts into dust.
Right in the fucking nuts.
Pound me, daddy. There are cars on the streets below. The issue is mostly the fact that they're overrun with zombies right now. Because, horde and all that jazz.
So can we lay low for a bit and then try to rappel to the edges of the city where there's less zombies, or just rappel to the edges of the city where there's less zombies and then find a car there?
You could do that.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll say you guys take your time doing that. By that time, so much has passed that it's coming up on dawn. And you get to the edge of town, and it's a fairly small building, but you do see delivery trucks down below. Seems to be some sort of delivery center. And the trucks are still working.
Cheese? Is it an American cheese factory? Kraft singles? No.
It's for protein powder of some sort.
Even better.
It's GNC. It's a bunch of GNC trucks.
That's amazing for the apocalypse.
Sure.
Are they jacked up?
No, it's in Texas. It's not GNC. It's called Way Dude.
Way Dude?
Hey,
Way Dude.
Way Dude powder.
Way Dude powder. All right. So yeah.
All right, Donkey Lady.
Bunch of these trucks just sitting here. There are still some zombies around.
Like your shorts.
That's your shorts. Come on.
One after the other one. Come on. I easily confused. Confeasible.
It's fair. No. But yeah, so I'll say that, there's some zombies around, but not too many. And, as time goes on, fewer and fewer. And I'll just say that you just wait them out, get in the truck. Mm-hmm. And because of the horde, all the guard stations are empty at this point, so you just drive right out of Houston.
In a way powder truck?
In a way powder truck.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah.
I'd take a scoop of the banana.
Are you a fucking sociopath?
Gross.
Double chocolate is clearly the best choice.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, to each his own. More chocolate for you. What are you
right.
fucking worried about?
Okay, you're right.
So weird. But yeah, so as you, which direction do you guys want to head in, by the way?
I think we should head to Stanford.
Connecticut?
No.
California.
Yeah. That's where the next thing
California.
There's multiple Stanfords.
Yeah.
And I don't know what our mission is because I'm just a chef who didn't have a kitchen.
They told you they're after the cure.
But they didn't say, there's 7 points of light that we have to reach.
I regale them with all of the information on the drive.
Oh, okay. Let's go to Connecticut.
Yeah.
No. God damn it.
I have dyslexia.
Stanford University is in California.
California Tet.
There's Stanford, there's Massachusetts, there's Johns Hopkins, and there's Colorado State University, Fort Collins.
We get Colorado on our way back.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head west towards California as the sun rises. And at that point, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time. You can follow us
on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Botched Podcast.
And YouTube.
At Botched Podcast. Thanks so much to the executive producers of Botched Podcast, such as His Lord and Majesty, Big Jim, The Nuck, Big John, Lord Chronic, Skinner, God King, Shanda Panda.
Praise her.
God King.
Praise be.
Praise her.
B-Mel, he's not allowed to quit. Zukari, Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Sonata Mag, Bread2287. That's all of them.
If you would like your name read at the end of the episode, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe.
Like our newest subscriber.
We don't have one.
Could be you. This could be your name.
This could be your name if you subscribed. We would read it at the end of the episode. We always read new names at the end of the episode.
Why haven't you subscribed yet?
Why?
If you don't have any $3, you could also help the show grow by leaving us a 5-star review on iTunes. Like our newest 5-star, this could also be you.
Because we will read it at the end of the episode.
Anything you say, we will repeat.
We will repeat.
Butshitfartman.com/Dennis likes to eat shit. We'll say it.
Yeah. With a smile on our faces. If you are looking for any of our older episodes, you can find that over on our other RSS feed, Botched Archives.
Spoiler alerts. People in chat.
Yeah. Ooh. All 4 of them.
thanks so much to Lone Survivor.
Don't have one. This could be you.
If you go to twitch.tv/Botched and follow us and see us live on Tuesdays.
And give us
see the
100.
story early. Oh, my goodness.
And show us those biddies during the broadcast, and we will
No.
salute you.
No.
What?
Bits, not biddies.
Biddies.
Pull out
No.
the biddies because I'm
Show
trying to
us
see them.
your tig old biddies.
No.
Bits.
Bits.
Your bits.
Yeah. Some big old bits.
And as always,
As you do some black ops shit with your new best friends and find a truck full of protein powder to get the hell out of Dodge.
getting swole.
And
Scream botched. It'll get swole and we'll hear you.
See you next week, nerds. You could support Dennis's comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over on YouTube at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
Cool.
It's like, how long can we go?
My limit is 9. I'm done. Oh, Jesus. It sucks living in.
I keep saying I need to have
living
more sex.
52 feet above sea level.
I'll be able to breathe better if I can just have more sex.
I got to 30. I don't give a fuck.
Good job.